Zdeno Chara is headed to Prague, Patrice Bergeron to Lugano, and the NHL is headed to we don't know where the NHL is headed to. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 with Scott Thurston. Scott, where's it headed? It looks to me like it's going to be a very long lockout.
There's going to be a lot of great hockey played in Europe this year.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
And we get to see some on ESPN.
You bet. You bet. The Russian League and everything.
Yeah.
I think this is headed for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I think they could lose the season. I really do. When the stars of the league get the message that, you know, you should start looking at your options, that to me is a sign.
And I have to tell you, going into this, I just thought because of what happened last time, that the philosophical difference, if you will, got spanned, and that the cap got implemented. So when I heard the NHL came out hard over the summer, I said, you know something, they're just going to dial these numbers. This will get done.
Right.
But you know what? Here we are. Bruins should be opening a week from tomorrow night in Philadelphia, and it's all still rhetoric.
You know what was the change for me, though, Kev? When Donald Fehr got involved as the head of the players' union, he's a hardliner, and he wasn't going to, allow the players, to take a discount or not to get their fair share.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to dig in, and I think it's going to be a long time.
And to that point, I'm Fehr, and everybody, it's the whole thing of fear and loathing of the guy. But you know what? He didn't come in here and say, we're not going to have the cap. He came in here, I think, with a very reasonable approach. He's talking about revenue sharing among the owners. Clearly, they don't really care about that. What they care about is taking a bigger chunk of money out of it. So even the teams that don't make much money, they can walk with something.
Right.
I don't see that there's much egalitarianism among the owners.
No, I'm on the player side in this one. And why do the large market teams go along with this? Why does the Boston and the Phillies and the Chicagos go along with this?
Well, I think they're going along with it because they're leading the agenda. I think the Hawks, I think the big teams, it's a great question. I think the big teams are leading the show here, leading Bettman, and that is probably the lead issue in my mind. Bettman's got to lead, not be led by owners. It's going to be a long winter. Button up, everybody.